Welcome to this lesson on knowing your audience. In technical presentations, it is easy to focus on the technology, the architecture, data, design, or troubleshooting steps. But the audience determines whether that information connects. Different audiences care about different things. A DBA may want operational details. An executive may want business impact. A developer may want implementation trade-offs. In this lesson, we will look at why audience awareness matters, how to identify audience needs, and how to adjust your presentation so your message is clear, relevant, and useful. The first principle is simple. Relevance makes expertise land. Our goal is not to prove how much we know. Our goal is to help the audience understand what matters to them. Think about a cloud infrastructure proposal. Engineers may want storage design, network routing, security controls, and deployment patterns. Executives may care more about cost reduction, reliability, scalability, and business risk. The same topic may need a different emphasis depending on who is listening. Before building the presentation, ask 3 questions. What do they care about? How much do they already know? What do they need to do with this information? Audience analysis does not need to be complicated. Before creating slides, gather enough context to make smart decisions. If possible, talk to a few people or send a short survey. Ask what they expect, how familiar they are with the topic, and whether they have specific concerns. If you cannot speak with the audience directly, research their role, industry, company context, or current challenges. Look for pain points such as scalability, downtime, security, budget, delivery timelines, or user adoption. Those insights help you decide what to include, what to simplify, and which examples will feel relevant. Different audiences need different levels of detail. Technical peers usually want methodology, architecture, implementation details, assumptions, and trade-offs. Non-technical stakeholders usually want the business impact, how the solution reduces cost, improves reliability, lowers risk, or supports a goal. Mixed audiences require balance. Start with the high-level concept so everyone can follow. Then signal when you are going deeper. For example, you might say, for those interested in the technical breakdown, here is how the architecture supports scalability. That transition keeps non-technical listeners oriented, while still giving technical people the detail they need. Even with strong preparation, you may need to adapt in real time. Watch the audience for cues. Puzzled faces, silence, side conversations, or people checking out may mean you need to simplify or recap. If the audience is engaged and asking advanced questions, you may be able to go deeper. Do not be afraid to pause and check in. You can ask, does that make sense? Or, would it help if I stepped back and summarized the flow before we go deeper? This is not a weakness. It shows that you are focused on communication, not just delivery. Let's make this practical. Imagine a software engineer presenting a new internal tool to company leadership. Her first version focused on technical specifications, code samples, and screenshots. That approach might work well with developers, but it did not match leadership's priorities. After thinking about the audience, she changed the message. Instead of leading with the tool, she led with the outcomes: faster workflows, fewer errors, and cost savings over time. The technical details were still available, but they were no longer the main story. That shift helped leadership see the value and approve the implementation. The lesson is simple. Tailor the message to the decision makers. To close this lesson, remember that knowing your audience is the foundation of a strong technical presentation. The goal is not to share everything you know. The goal is to help the audience understand what they need to understand. That means knowing who is in the room, translating technical detail into audience value, adjusting the level of depth, watching for cues, and checking understanding as you go. Here is a practical step. Before creating your next slide deck, write one sentence that answers, "What does this audience need from me?" That answer will guide your examples, visuals, structure, and call to action. In the next lesson, we will look at how to structure your presentation for maximum impact. If this video was helpful, I cover the full process in my Udemy course, Delivering Technical Presentations, a quick start guide for effective technical communication. In the course, you will learn how to plan your message, understand your audience, simplify complex technical content, design clearer slides, present data, handle technical demos, and manage questions with confidence. You can find the course link in the video description, along with any available promotions or discounted access. Thanks for watching, and I wish you much success in your next technical presentation.